Hello everyone, welcome to today's GK program. I am Sonali Chopra. Let's begin with the previous day practice question first. Question was, consider the following statements. 1. Garud Shakti is a military exercise between the Indian Army and the Sri Lankan Army. 2. The Indo-Sri Lanka Free Trade Agreement, that is ISFTA, was signed in 1998. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. India will set up hybrid power projects in 3 islands of Jaffna, effectively replacing the Chinese venture cleared by Colombo last year. The Indo-Sri Lanka Free Trade Agreement, that is ISFTA, which was signed on 28th December 1998, which provides duty-free concessions to a wide range of products traded between the two countries. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The Indo-Sri Lanka joint military exercise is called Mitra Shakti. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. So, the correct answer is option B, 2 only. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, consider the following statements regarding the Indian Ocean Naval Symposium or IONS. 1. IONS is a biennial event conceived by the Indian Navy in 2008. 2. India has held the chairmanship of IONS for the maximum period of time. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. The maiden edition of Indian Ocean Naval Symposium, that is IONS Maritime Exercise 2022, that is IMEX 22, was conducted at Goa and in the Arabian Sea recently. The Indian Ocean Naval Symposium, that is IONS, is a voluntary and inclusive initiative that brings together navies of Indian Ocean region, littoral states to increase maritime cooperation and enhance regional security. It is a biennial event that was conceived by the Indian Navy in 2008. Hence, statement 1 is correct. IONS includes 24 member nations that touch or lie within the Indian Ocean region, that is IOR, and 8 observer nations. It also serves to develop an effective response mechanism and humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, that is HADR, against natural disasters. The chairmanship of IONS has been held by India from 2008 to 10, UAE 2010 to 12, South Africa 2012 to 14, Australia 2014 to 16, Bangladesh 2016 to 18, and the Islamic Republic of Iran from 2018 to 21. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. France assumed the chairmanship in June 2021 for a 2-year tenure. So, the correct answer is option A, 1 only. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Sariska Tiger Reserve. 1. It is located in Aravalli Hills. 2. It is the first tiger reserve to have successfully relocated Royal Bengal tigers in India. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. The recent fire raging inside Sariska Tiger Reserve for around 72 hours was brought mostly under control. Sariska Tiger Reserve is located in Aravalli Hills and forms a part of the Alwar district of Rajasthan. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The reserve is immensely rich in flora and fauna and is famous for Royal Bengal tiger. Sariska is the first tiger reserve to have successfully relocated Royal Bengal tigers in India. Hence, statement 2 is incorrect. The reserve also houses a famous temple of Lord Hanuman at Pandupol related to Pandavas. So, the correct answer is option A, 1 only. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding iSTEM portal. 1. It is a national web portal for sharing research and development facilities. 2. It is an initiative of the Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. For the first time in the country, academic users in India will be able to access the MATLAB software suite at no cost through the iSTEM portal. iSTEM is a national web portal for sharing R&D, that is research and development facilities. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The portal facilitates researchers to access slots for the use of equipment as well as to share the details of the outcomes such as patents, publications and technologies. Launched in January 2020, it is an initiative of Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India under the aegis of Prime Minister Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council, that is PMSTIAC mission. Hence, statement 2 is also correct. So, the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding heat waves. 1. It is a condition of air temperature which becomes fatal to the human body. 2. In India, heat waves typically occur between March and June. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. That is, both the statements are correct. The Vidarbha region, North Central and Marathwada region of Maharashtra are likely to be under the grip of a heat wave till April 2. Heat wave is a condition of air temperature which becomes fatal to the human body when exposed. Hence, statement 1 is correct. In India, heat waves typically occur between March and June and in some rare cases even extend till July. So, statement 2 is also correct. A heat wave is a period of abnormally high temperatures more than the normal maximum temperature that occurs during the summer season in the northwestern and south central parts of India. So, the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Next question is, Darlong community recently seen in news has been included as a sub-tribe in which of the following tribes? Brus, Kuki, Munda or Santhal? The correct answer is option B, Kuki. Recently, the Lok Sabha passed a bill to include the Darlong community as a sub-tribe of the Kuki in the list of scheduled tribes of Tripura. Hence, option B is correct. Darlong is a tribal community of Tripura which has a population of 11,000. Despite its small population, the community has a high prevalence of education and cultural activities, and members of the community serve in senior positions in the local administration. So, the correct answer is option B, Kuki. Next question is, the Article 244(1) deals with which of the following schedules of the Indian Constitution? 3rd schedule, 5th schedule, 6th or 10th schedule? The correct answer is option B, 5th schedule. The Chhattisgarh government postponed a block-level Ramayana recitation competition in Sukma district. Sarva Adivasi Samaj wrote to the governor protesting against it. The Sarva Adivasi Samaj objected to the event, citing infringement on fundamental rights and tribal customs in an area that falls under 5th schedule under section 244(1) of the Constitution. Article 244(1) in the Constitution of India, 1949. 1. The provisions of the 5th schedule may apply to the administration and control of the scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in any state other than the states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Hence, option B is correct. So, the correct answer is option B, 5th schedule. Next question is, with respect to electoral bonds, consider the following statements. 1. Any political party can enjoy the benefits of the electoral bonds. 2. The electoral bonds shall be valid for 15 calendar days from the date of issue. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are not correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. That is, second statement is correct. The government on Wednesday approved issuance of the 20th tranche of electoral bonds that will open for sale from April 1 to 10. Electoral bond would be a bearer instrument. It is in the nature of a promissory note and an interest-free banking instrument. A citizen of India or a body incorporated in India will be eligible to purchase the bond. Electoral bond would be issued or purchased for any value in multiples of Rs 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh and 1 crore from the specified branches of the State Bank of India, that is SBI. Only the political parties registered under Section 29A of the Representation of the People Act 1951, 43 of 1951 and those which secured not less than 1% of the votes polled in the last general election to the House of the People or the Legislative Assembly of the state shall be eligible to receive the electoral bonds. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The electoral bonds shall be encashed by an eligible political party only through a bank account with the authorized bank. The electoral bonds shall be valid for 15 calendar days from the date of issue. So, statement 2 is correct. So, the correct answer is option A, 1 only. Next question is, during the Second Mysore War, Tipu Sultan defeated Colonel John Braithwaite on the banks of which of the following rivers? 𝐃𝐫𝐤𝐬𝐻𝐿 River, Periyar River, Krishna River or 𝐾𝐫𝐢 River? The correct answer is option A, 𝐃𝐫𝐤𝐬𝐻𝐿 River. A vividly illustrated painting of the historic victory of Mysore over the East India Company in 1780 was auctioned in London for a whopping £63,000. The Battle of Pollilur took place on September 10, 1780 as part of the Second Anglo-Mysore War. As a visual record of the battle and to commemorate his victory, Tipu Sultan had commissioned a painting of the Battle of Pollilur as part of a large mural for the newly built Darya Daulat Bagh in Seringapatam in 1784. During the Second Mysore War, Tipu Sultan defeated Colonel John Braithwaite on the banks of the Koli Dam, that is Kolroon River, February 1782. Hence, option A is correct. So, the correct answer is option A, Koli Dam River. Next question is, with respect to Bamiyan Buddha, consider the following statements. Bamiyan is first mentioned in 5th century CE Sri Lankan sources. 2. The area and archaeological remains were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2003. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. The Taliban regime in Afghanistan has said it would protect the ancient Buddha statues in Mez Anyak. They brought down the centuries-old Buddha statues in Bamiyan using artillery, explosives and rockets. Bamiyan is first mentioned in 5th century CE Chinese sources. It was visited by the Chinese Buddhist monks and travelers Faxian c. 400 CE and Xuanzang 630. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. 2 enormous figures of the Buddha were created there in the 4th and 5th centuries. The larger was 175 feet high and the smaller was 120 feet. The statues were carved from the living rock and were once finished with fine plaster and painted. However, in early 2001, the country's then ruling Taliban regime had the statues destroyed despite worldwide pleas to save them. The area and archaeological remains were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2003. Hence, statement 2 is correct. So, the correct answer is option B, 2 only. Next question is, with respect to the India-China bilateral trade in year of 2021, consider the following statements. 1. India's top exports to China included iron ores, diamonds, aluminium and refined copper cathodes. 2. India's imports from China witnessed an increase. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. That is, both the statements are correct. India-China bilateral trade in the year of 2021 increased by 43.31% year-on-year to reach $125.62 billion. India's exports to China increased by 34.28% year-on-year to reach $28.03 billion, while India's imports from China witnessed an increase by 46.14% to reach $97.59 billion. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The trade deficit came at $69.56 billion, increasing by 51.53% year-on-year. The report further said in 2021, India was the 14th largest trade partner of China, the 8th largest export destination for Chinese products, and the 24th largest exporter to China. In 2021, India's top exports to China included iron ores, diamonds, aluminium, and refined copper cathodes. Hence, statement 1 is also correct. So, the correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Now, it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding Matua community. 1. Matuas are an influential lower caste Hindu community. 2. Matuas have mostly migrated from Pakistan to settle in West Bengal. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.